All right, guys, so at one of our commercial properties, our small commercial properties, as you can see, the grass is thick. Just a small. I have this island, take a look, and I have this island. Tell me what you would get for that. All right, there's that one, and there's that one. These are the two islands. What would you get for it? We're done. Going to the next one. All right, guys, so we just did this one. Just finished it. And shout out to my man with Big Son Lawn Care. He was talking about a couple of videos back, the invisible client. Okay, now you see this property. The lady that was living here, she moved to Houston and she sold this property to another lady. And this was back during the first part of the year. Invisible client, I have yet to meet this lady. And I mowed this lawn weekly. She came here when she was looking to buy it, and we had did the lawn that day. And she told the lady that was living here, I need to know who's doing the lawn, whoever it is. I want them to continue to do it. So we're still doing it. Do your best work, guys. Shout out to my man, Big Son. Where you at, Big Son? Cub on deck. All right, guys, so take a look at this property. And this is one of my very first properties. And I still cut it. I've been doing this lawn for 10 years. Here it is. It's one of my first lawns. So tell me, would you still do this lawn? Answer that question. Leave it in the comments. All right, guys, Johnny with Upscale. So I'm at my next property for today. And as you can see, standing behind me, it's cloudy. The storm is over in the Houston area and supposed to be headed this way, but we got a little drizzle out of it yesterday, but we hadn't got a whole lot of rain, so we're still mowing. This is where I am today. Kind of on the outer edge of town. Got to get it mowed, just regular service. And today I'm running the Bradley, standing on, and the Pro Turn. All right, guys, Johnny with Upscale. So today we have this is a new property, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again, guys. It's never a wrong time to get new properties. Here it is, September going into October, and we the last week we picked up 3 properties in the last week. And you'll get properties this time of the year, and it's for different reasons. Uh, I picked up one the other day that I'm doing on Monday. Uh, the guy that she had again just stopped showing up, stopped doing the job. Let her bed screw up. I've got to clean her beds, and I'm gonna put down some pine straw for her, and just take care of the property. So you know, the properties are out there, guys. All you have to do is just put yourself in the right place to get the properties. So this one, this is I've had a lot of uh, uh, comments about several about that. I do a lot of pristine looking lawn, a lot of lawns and subdivisions, but here's one right here. This one is not in a subdivision. As a matter of fact, this one is on a highway, and it's kind of on the outer edge of town, if you want to say that. And you know, you say that I do a lot in pristine neighborhoods. I know a lot of guys that wouldn't take lawns like this. Um, if they're not, in the subdivision area, in the area where they really want to mow, they won't take them. Now, I do have areas where I mow, and I have areas where I don't mow. There are some areas where I don't mow, but like this particular lawn, you can charge for this one. This one has a ditch, and this one has it's a pretty good sized lawn. It's probably about a half acre. This one is not real big, but it's a good sized lawn. And so you can charge for that. Now, what it doesn't have a whole lot of string trimming. The ditch is your biggest string trimming. You edge the driveway, and that's all you're edging in string trimming. When you get to the back, we've cleaned the fence line pretty good, so I won't have to string trim it today. But you know, this is a lawn that you can charge for. You can charge a decent price for this lawn. And guys, especially if you are a startup guy, one thing startup guys need to learn is first and foremost, even if you have to get with someone else that knows, learn how to charge for a property. Don't come in doing properties for $20, $25. Because what happens is if you start doing that, what happens when you realize that, hey, I'm not getting enough. I'm not making any money because, my prices are too cheap. Do you just all of a sudden go up? You all of a sudden go up? Yeah, for sure. You're going to lose some clients. You may lose everyone that you have. I've seen it happen. So learn how to charge. Learn how to look at a property the way I charge. And I've said it before. I charge by time. How long I look at a property, and I can just about tell how long it's going to take me to do that property by what the property has. Like this property, going solo by myself, I can do this property that I'm doing now, even with the ditch out front, in about 35 minutes. Because, like I say, it's not a whole lot of string trimming at all. And the only edging is on one side of the driveway. The other side of the driveway, you don't have to edge it. That's if you want to say that's one of the beauties of doing a property like this. There's not a lot of string trimming. And in the back where the fence is, you you can put weed killer or whatever you want down your fence line. Uh, the client here, they're not saying anything. So learn how to charge. And if you're a startup guy, you know, figure out where it is that you want to work. Figure out where you want to mow lawn, and that's where you target. You target areas where you want to mow, and that's the way you do that. But learn how to charge so that you can charge because after all, you're in this to make money. You're not in this to just undercut other lawn care providers because that's what you're doing. You're going, you undercut somebody and get a job cheap. It's not going to take you long to realize that, hey, I'm doing this too cheap. So, what I'd like to see happen is um, take a look at this backyard that I'm mowing right now. Look at this backyard. And if you look at it real good, the backyard is as big as the front yard. It may be about the same size. Like I said in the beginning, this is about a half acre property. maybe close to an acre. I'm not sure, but I would say around a half acre. But look at this, and if you're a startup guy, leave me a comment and tell me what you would get for this property. And don't, when you're pricing, stop trying, stop thinking that if I charge less, that I'll get the job. Just, just quote your price. And the client is going to either say yes or no. And if they say no, then you move on. But 9 times out of 10, if you come out to a property, unless you're out of the box, if you came out and owned this property, if you gave them a price of $65, they would pay that. But tell me what you would get for this. Look at the backyard, and then when I get to the front, take a look at the front. And leave me a comment and tell me what you would charge for this property. And leave a fair price. And guys, even if you would be on the higher side, of the pricing. Because, hey, there's nothing wrong with charging. You have to get paid. I believe you have to be paid for what you do. You have to look at things and make sure that you're making money for your business. I mean, that's just, that is business. So even if you're on the higher side, because, you know, I've, you know, I've been known to be on the higher side, you know. I've had that said, that I'm a little high. But at the end of the day, look at what you get, you know. And like I say, when I look at a property, I'm going to look at um, how long is it going to take me? Because I do things on a time frame. I think you just ought to have things in order, have a way you do it, what time I'm going to start, and what time I'm going to finish. So I'm looking at a property, saying, how can I fit this into my schedule? Because I want to be through at a certain time. Because, I mean, everybody got life outside of lunch care, outside of work. So although this may be what we love to do, you still have to manage your time. So, I look at time. So how long is it going to take me to do this property? And then I charge accordingly. And then you have to take in account startup guys for you. Once you get started up, and then you get to a point where you're going to get to this point. At some point, you're going to need help. You're going to have to hire an employee, at least one, maybe even two. So you got to look at everything it takes to for you to afford that employee. Everything, whatever it entails into your business to have this employee, you've got to look at uh, charges for that. You have to make the money. You have to pay a employee. You have to make enough money. So you have to charge enough money that you can pay your overhead, which would be your employee would be part of that, and then yourself. So consider all that. Even when you're starting up, that's why you don't start up doing $20, $25 loans. I mean, you just don't, because you're not gonna be able to do that long if you're going out and you're really doing the work. And so the question came up: is now a good time to start a lawn care business? Well, my answer to that would be: can you think of a better time than now? Why not start up now? I mean, and somebody's probably saying, "Well, we at the end of the season, Johnny. We are, it's October. Okay, it's October." And I've seen some YouTube videos where guys saying their season is about over. But guys, my thought process is different from that. My lawn care season is never over. I mean, my regular season, what I call would be my regular season, runs from March until November. And after that, then you start your winter season. And you have to look at it like that. You have to get your clients to look at it like that. I mean, what do? Take me for instance. I'm full time lawn care provider. Then what would I do? Because we'll mow all October. What would I do November, December, January, February? What would I do for those months? Just do nothing? No, I'm gonna do lawn care. And there is work out there just like it is during the summer months, in the spring months. The work is there, guys. But you have to change your perception of it. You have to change the way you talk to your clients. You have to change the way you run your business. I run a 12-month lawn care business year round, and I never stop mowing. I have regular lawn care service during the winter months. I'm not sure of how many clients we'll have this year, but last year we had 50. That's right, we had 50 clients, and so I, I I'm not sure. I'm planning on having more than that this year. So you have to you have to go out and you have to work on this. This is something that you in your lawn care business you're gonna have to work on, and that is winter work. Because if you're gonna go full time and not have a job, a full time job, you're gonna have to figure out your winter months. It's just that simple. You're gonna have to figure those months out. So, um, yeah. So thank you guys for watching our videos, man. Y'all like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment and tell us what you're thinking.